I got this on Amazon. It was $70. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm just gonna do that right now. This is how we look. It comes with the receipt. So let's open it. You have like the manual and stuff. You have the lens in the bag. Nothing too important there. So just put it there. And the reason why I got this lens is because I'm new to photography. I didn't know whether I wanted to spend too much money on a Nikon lens. So I just wanted to get this one before I choose to get new lenses for my camera. And let's see how it looks on it, which is nice. Looks at on the back, it has the same. Let's take it off. See, it has some, okay, it's looking good. Let's just take the camera and see how it would look on it. So I have the Nikon D5600, and I bought this camera not too long ago, and I have the 18 to 55 kit lens. Let's try to just take this off and put on the other. So I'm pretty sure it has the same, yeah, you just match the dots as you would do with the Nikon lens. You press it, you click it, and it's on. And let's just turn on the camera, see how it would. This is just to show you how it will look when you kind of like open the package and stuff. I'm gonna take a few pictures with this lens. I'm gonna review them on the video as well, so you can tell whether you would like to get this lens. So I'm already here on my computer, and I'm just gonna show you some of the pictures that I took. I went to a trip down to Mexico, Yucatan, and yeah, I mean, I took more than 29 pictures, but I just selected the ones that I thought were the best. So I'm just going to show you like the detail of the image, like what is I mean, if this lens is really worth it or not. So as you can tell on, well, basically I think the reason why you would want to have the 50mm 1.8 lens is because of the bokeh effect. So it works. It's not the sharpest lens, but again, it gets the job done. For example, and I have a few pictures that I took that I consider to be good quality pictures. And as you can tell, for example, in this one, you can zoom in on the B, and you just wait for it to load, but you can see the detail of the B. Like, it's not like the sharpest, but you can tell like the detail, and then you have like the bokeh effect on the back, which is pretty good. And then I did take some pictures of structures as well. I think it would be faster if I show them to you on here. For example, if you take a look on the images that I took here, you can see the detail of the images. So you see like the blurred background, you see like the bokeh and stuff, and you can also see the details of this structure, for example. And then if I were to move to the next image, of course, again, I mean, I already had this developed, so that's the reason why it's black and white, of course. And also a picture of a tree, big tree that I thought it was worth taking a picture of. And also like a factory we went to, and just take a look at the detail of it. I mean, again, it's not the sharpest lens, but again, just remember it's a $72 lens. I mean, what else can you expect, right? For example, on here, just wait for it to like load, and you can see the detail of the leaves. I mean, you have to really zoom in to like take a look at the sharpness of the image. And actually my subject on here was the sun, but whatever. And this is another picture I took. This one I did not develop, I just took it and put it here just to show you like, so this is the subject, this is, well, me, and this is kind of blurred. Well, it's not really blurred, I think it's within focus. And so you can see like the ruins of Uxmal, and then here's the whole thing. Again, just look at the detail. I mean, it's take into consideration it's pretty far. I mean, this is pretty far, and for this composition I didn't have to do anything. It was just there, just took the picture. And this is a picture of a monkey. Again, this is not really high quality because I took it in, I think, ISO 6400. So yeah, it's not really the sharpest image ever. And I also have more pictures, for example on this one, just to show you what the bokeh looks like on this one. And again, another picture, and this is a picture of a subject that I think is really good because, I mean, you can see the detail of the skin, you can see the detail on the hair, which is also in focus, and just the background is blurred, which is pretty good for I mean, it's $72. I mean, it's pretty cheap, and you get good quality images. I mean, you're not gonna get like super pro images because, well, also I'm not a professional photographer. I just do it for a hobby. But I mean, you can still get pretty good pictures. You just have to look at your composition and just know what you want to take pictures of and just take them. For example, here's some birds that were in a beach, and then another bird. I took a lot of pictures of birds. Just to give you and also you can see like the subject in focus in the background. It looks pretty good. This is another example. Leaps, more leaps, again more birds. You just have to zoom in and take a look at the detail of it. I mean, it's sharp enough to get decent pictures, so you can get closer to the subject. I mean, I was pretty close, so you can just see the detail. And also for moving subjects, the autofocus on the lens is not really that fast, so I didn't want to use that. I did try to use it like when I was first starting to use the lens, but then I realized it's pretty slow, so I just went for manual focus all the time. So all these pictures I was using a manual focus on the lens. And for moving subjects, the autofocus was really slow, so I had to just go for manual. And you can just see the detail on the bird, and then the water is like, I mean, it's a pretty good lens. Again, I just got this lens because I figured I would want to know what a lens like this would be like, and then I can make my decision whether I would like to get into photography more and, you know, just spend more money on more lenses, more, I mean, good quality lenses. But as a starting point for beginners, I think this is a pretty good lens. I mean, it's almost 3 times cheaper than the Nikon lens. The Nikon lens is like $200. This is like $72, which is, you know, more budget friendly. And yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, if you can decide whether you want to buy the lens based on the images. I mean, yeah, I mean, the lens itself feels plasticky and everything. It's a $72 product. I mean, you can't really expect for much, but I think what you should really take into consideration is the product that you're getting with the images that you're getting. So you just need to like take a look at the images and then figure out whether you would like to spend $70 on the lens, on this lens. And honestly, if I had to like decide whether I would buy it or not, I would buy it again, because I mean it's a pretty good lens, to be honest with you. So yeah,